Okay, we'll call this meeting order, salute the flag. Brian?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to welcome everybody this afternoon. The purpose of this special town board meeting is to hold a public hearing on the submission of a community block development grant for the 2020 app program year. So I'll ask the clerk to read the notice of the public hearing, please.
The town of Warrensburg will hold a public hearing on February 24th, 2021 at 4 p.m. at the Town Hall, Warrensburg, New York, for the purpose of hearing public comments on community needs for the town and to discuss the possible submission of one community development block grant, CDBG, application for the 2020 program year. The CDBG program is administered by the government, by New York State Office of Community Renewal, and will make available to eligible local governments approximately $49 million for the 2020 program year for housing, economic development, public facilities, public infrastructure, and planning activities, with the principal purpose of benefiting low and moderate income persons. The hearing will provide further information about the CDBG program and will allow for citizens to participate in the development of any proposed grant applications and or to provide technical assistance to develop alternate proposals. Comments on the CDBG program or proposed projects will be received at this time. The hearing is being conducted pursuant to section 570.486. Subpart 1 of the CFR and in compliance with the requirements of the Housing and Community Development Act of 1974 as amended. At this time, the town is closed to the public, therefore the public hearing will be held via YouTube. The link can be found and accessed on the town website, townofwarrensburg.org, or on our Facebook page, Town of Warrensburg, New York. Questions or comments can also be submitted in writing to the Town of Warrensburg, Town Clerk's Office, 3797 Main Street, Warrensburg, New York, to be received no later than February 22nd, 2021, to allow time to be addressed at the public hearing. By order of the Town Board of Warrensburg, Warren County, New York.
Okay, so the purpose of this public hearing is to discuss what we are applying for through Warren County. And Warrensburg is applying for engineering funds to be used for of a possible sewer extension, which may include Burdick Avenue and Stacy Street, along with Library Avenue from Sanford Street down to Jenny Jill Drive. So I'll open the public hearing now to any questions from the audience. Do we have anybody online who would like to ask a question? No, not at this time. Any of the board members who would like to ask a question?
Just have a comment, I would just, this is a good start, where any capital project move forward, we had engineering studies to have a map plan review to hopefully look for some grants down the road to place some wastewater treatment plant.
Correct. I have had a few people inquire about going down Library Avenue, so I think, it could be a positive. And also up there on Stacy and Burdick, there was a little section of that area that was left off. I don't know why, but we should try to capture that area too. I'll leave this open for a while, Danny, and we have just two other items of business I'd like to discuss. First would be a resolution request to trade in the Highway Department loader, the current one, which is a John Deere, for a Caterpillar 938M loader. The cost of the trade-in to the town would be $39,275.52. The equipment would be funded through the highway equipment account. First, a motion to approve this trade-in. Can I have a motion? Motion by Rich, second by Brian. Discussion. Brian, I know you talked to Eddie. You're comfortable with this?
It's a good trade.
And value, Brian.
We've been, we went down and tried out, the Caterpillar just had a little more power, and for my money,
Okay, so we have a motion and a second. Any other questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, carried. You have one question?
It says, Kevin, the application will also include an asset management plan that will address any future extensions.
That's correct. That's all part of that application. Is that from Wayne? Okay, thank you, Wayne. Any other comments on the public hearing? Nobody else? And I have the written write-up from Cedarwood Engineering, and the county also has a written write-up from Cedarwood Engineering.
I would just say that, we made such a big fuss over when we did River Street, but what a great deal it was, we were sewering the River Street corridor because it's right close to the river. The Library Avenue those houses are the other side of the river, so there's septic systems are mainly behind their house, so when we look at it from an environmental point of view, we should be able to maybe craft that into our language when the time comes to get a grant, and help it along.
Yeah.
Because, up on that, at least that one main corridor down Library Avenue was,
Right.
be nice to have some sewer,
Any other comments? Okay, we'll declare the public hearing closed on the CBG grant application. And we'll forward the proper paperwork to Warren County. The second resolution is a resolution request to purchase 5 Truck Max Live Edge plows. 4 to be purchased and delivered in 2021, and the 5th plow to be delivered in 2022 on a new tandem truck that we hope to purchase. Resolution requests to transfer $64,000 from the Highway Reserve Fund for the purchase of the plows. Highway Superintendent Panic believes that the plows will save the town time and materials on this purchase. Eddie was fortunate to have one of these live edge plows that they were able to use from their manufacturer, and he was very impressed. He believes that the amount of time we save with out there plowing the roads in the way that we would have to use less materials because the plows kind of go to the shape of the roads. He believes that these will pay themselves in a very short period of time. The reason why we are citing Truck Max is that they're the only manufacturer of this plow, and this is all on contract. So any other questions with this purchase? This is if our highway superintendent is convinced, I think that it's a very good move on our part. So somebody want to make that motion?
I'll make it.
Brian will make that motion. Second by Supervisor Alexander. Any discussion?
I think you hit it. I would just say that the difference of these plows is versus a picture a long straight plow or a straight cutting edge of the ground, and our roads are not perfectly flat this time of year. So these plows are segmented and spring loaded as sections that will adjust to those bumps and things. It should be scraping the road down a lot cleaner as it goes. So they're a neat invention, and I'm happy to work. It's cutting edge. No pun intended.
Yeah. Yes, unfortunately, if we were in the Lake George Basin, they had grant funding for these plows, so, but we're not in the basin, so we do have to expend our own money for this, so. We have a motion, we have a second, all those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Carried. Also, on your agenda, you have the budget modification to make the purchase and the budget transfer, so if somebody wants to approve the modification and transfer.
Motion.
Motion by Rich, second by John, to approve the modification and transfer. All those in favor, say aye. Aye. Okay. Any other comments on YouTube? Nothing. Any other comments from members of the board? Nothing? Okay, then we'll have a motion to adjourn. Motion by Rich, second by John to adjourn at 4:12. Thank you.